there's not much that really offends me. Not much. But I was listening to the radio this morning, and the CBC airs lots of stuff, and they're really very fair. Excuse me. But this, well, wasn't really listening. It was just, I always have the CBC on as, background noise. And this morning, hi guys, you're all gonna come in here at once? It's so warm in here, right? Yeah, they were putting on a program by this woman who was explaining how she'd had, I guess, a sort of a loss of faith in her youth, and I guess had come back to it later on at some point, or maybe it was just a brief loss. I don't know. I wasn't really listening, as I said, but my ears perked up. Well, what happened is someone that she knew and loved closely died, and as a young person, she couldn't fathom why this should happen, and that's why she had her loss of faith, I guess. But it was the words that she used, because she said that wouldn't it be nice if we could all purr? Purring is such a nice sound, except when it distracts me and keeps me from thinking. Yes, anyway, it's the words that she used. So she said that it's conspiracy. Yeah. Thank you, Julia. Can you kick Ty out? Because thanks for stopping. Yeah, there you go. No? Yes. She said, this woman said that that she came back to her faith because the thought that there was nothing out there, anywhere, that there was absolutely nothing, such as a God or a supreme being, that there was nothing out there, was preposterous. And I thought, whoa, that is so offensive to me. Just because she used that word preposterous, that really ticked me off. I should have paid attention to what her name was or anything, but I was so flabbergasted that she would say this. I couldn't believe it. So, yeah, if she'd used the word unimaginable, that would have been one thing. But to say preposterous is so offensive, rude, insensitive, that it really bothered me. Yeah, I mean, I don't speak about my non-belief, but to me, it is unimaginable that there would be anyone out there, anything out there. Let me explain. I was a terribly frightened little girl when I was a child, because the thought that I would die and, was just such a black thought. But for some reason, my cousin explained to me that when you looked out into space, that it went on forever. that somehow settled my mind. I don't know why, but it settled my mind. And I realized that there was no need for a judgmental supreme being. It was the judging that scared me, I think. There was no need for this being, because how could there be someone who had created our universe? Because there was no outside to our environment, because there was always something beyond it and something beyond it. And even if there was emptiness, there had to be something beyond it, because there was no end. Because if there was an end, what was on the other side? That made so much more sense to me. Okay? And it's bizarre because that cousin has gone on to show signs of religion, which flabbergasts me. I don't know. I must have misunderstood her, what she was saying. But anyway, she influenced me and had that effect on me. And I've been, ever since I was a little kid, a non-believer, ever since. But I have never pushed it on anyone else, because, you know, what business is that of mine? It's your business what you believe. Julia, it's one thing to purr, it's another thing to, you know, squeeze out your stuff. She's having a shower here, cleaning herself. I suppose, at least Ty has stopped purring. Ty is purring, is not purring underneath me, and Julia is cleaning herself in front of me. And Floyd is cleaning herself in the other room. Anyway, yeah, I just thought that preposterous was such an offensive word. Yeah. Why did she call my beliefs preposterous? That's very un-Canadian. Very un-Canadian.